Okay, so you know how like an idea will come up in a like like people who were talking about like flat Earth ideas and shit, and you want to see this perspective. You know that it's endless perspective. You know what I'm saying? And you can shoot holes in all of the evidence for either side. I'm leaning towards it's a sphere, but I don't know that because I haven't myself been able to see a cloud, a storm cloud from above it. You know what I mean? Or like a thunder cloud from above, and to see like the curve and everything, because I understand the lens has a curve, and the pictures of the round Earth of the well, it looks like it's painted. It's like why can't it look like maybe that's the effect of taking pictures from space, is that Earth looks like it's painted, or like it's got a light underneath it, and like uh, it's laid down over a light so that it looks like light bouncing off of it. Like that's maybe just a coincidence that it looks like that, and it's true. But basically, all we have for uh, the round Earth or the flat Earth is a model. And actually, flat Earth is just an occult literary reference, occult literature reference to writers, poets, whoever was influenced by belief, flat Earth belief systems. Even sports are just like ball Earth models, you know. So maybe you could say I'm dumb, but I'm not saying the Earth is flat. So you don't. If you're gonna say I'm stupid, don't say it's because I said the Earth is flat. Say it's because my evidence is not conclusive or whatever you want to say. Maybe I don't. Maybe I need to get with the facts. If you could get me with some facts, that isn't an astronaut turning off uh, a a, a booster rocket inside of a studio with when the lights come on and they walk away, or they didn't have frizzy spray hairspray and make it shit look like it's floating everywhere, and the bubbles coming out of their helmet when they're working on the satellite, and bubbles are escaping out of your helmet. Like maybe they didn't need to make fake astronaut movies because space is real. I don't know. How could I? I mean, even if they want to fake something, they could be faking the truth. They could be faking what it actually is and making it seem fake by renditioning it. Okay, but to get off of that, right? Like, let's say that you think Bitcoin will replace the U.S. dollar. I'm not gonna say that you're stupid. I'm not gonna say that Bitcoin is gonna replace the U.S. dollar. What I think is that a paywalls. See, like stable coins are tethered to the US dollar value so that they will always try to regroup. If they go a little bit under or a little bit above, it just give it some more time and it'll come back to a dollar, right? Maybe during that time you miss out on a few trades because, or maybe during that time you got lucky and you got a good deal on a trade because you were trading using US dollar, and to say that tether, which is a US dollar, or USDC or PAX standard, is like $1.10, right? And when you went into a stable coin, you didn't go into a stable coin that was going to go back to a dollar that was 1 and 10 cents. So it must already made a gain. And so paywalls can be tacked to Bitcoin, and no matter what Bitcoin goes up and down, the paywall is going to be tacked to Bitcoin because your earnings is going to fluctuate. What you can earn is going to be tethered to the dollar, and the paywall system itself will be tethered to the Bitcoin because it's a alt tech. You're using alt tech to get paid in this form. You can cash out now, or you can speculate and hold on to it, right? So, um, it's like the dollar is going to step onto outside of itself. So it's gonna have 1 foot in the dollar, 1 foot in a paywall token, um, with a ramp, like like they call it a fiat ramp. Coinbase, Bittrex, a couple others. There's a couple Poloniex used to be, I think. Um, Gemini is a fiat ramp. And I kind of want to remember all of them because it helps you to make moves. So yeah, Bitcoin is not trying to replace the U.S. dollar. It's trying to set up a paywall system. Then employees will replace the U.S. dollar, because you can employ yourself. So instead of being unemployed, now you're employed. I'm not saying Bitcoin's going to save the world and make it better. I'm saying paywalls. Paywalls would be able to distribute universal basic income in a way that is not socialism and not reparations and it's not sovereign citizenship. Because look, even though we already know that they aren't those things, bureaucrats will cornhole and fucking ramrod you into a compartment where you can't fuck with the other attributes or aspect. You can't fuck with aspects or process. And people are already doing what they can do to affect gains on themselves. Then you just need to come to some terminology, some simple terms, believe it or not. I've been trying to break those terms down, but we fall back into those. Like there is something like ignorance is a disease. Disease takes time to run its course, right? People die. People die when they're ignorant. It causes death faster, basically. Like people used to live to 900 years old, and I think that's because there was another layer of that absorbed things that light that attacks your skin. Things that attack your skin were kept away from us before the deluge because it was a suspended stratospheric layer like of jelly water. I know that's you probably don't get it, but the flood is metaphysical. Like plasmosis is the intent of the mother. When you get paternalism and you get the symbol parentheses, uh, the world is a symbol around you, and you have ears which are like their embryo bifurcated, and you know, and you take it with you as you grow. The embryo is still there because the last time you were alive was during conception. DNA is alive. Man, your human physical form is the shell that the soul had shed. It shed it. Okay.